now. And today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Right down to shoot, and we're underway.
First pitch, 7:05.
And the pitch. And there's a ball. That one misses, and a count 2-1.
Just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and that is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Next offering is down low.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Outside, 2-1. And that's in for a strike. That misses. Full count now.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. The guy's got to work out of the stretch.
Man at first. Here's Mike Trout. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Rodon fires. Tap foul at the plate. Rodon sets and deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Rodon, in his 10th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Way outside, 2 balls, no strikes.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That's down and in.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
This one in the air center field. Grisham settles under it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early,
they take the force out, and that is the inning. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in the Bronx, and starting in this one, Tyler Anderson.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Trent Grisham leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Not too often you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he's either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
1 ball, no strikes.
One out, base is empty.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs. Swing and a foul straight back.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Just off the outside edge, and a count 1-2. That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the Yanks go quietly. So the Yanks go in order. They trail here 1-0. Second inning set to go. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Up the middle, Volpe. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Lamont Wade Jr.
So here's Wade now. And first offering is fouled off. Rodon, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
LeMahieu is there. Tosses to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 2, Luis Rengifo.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
And there's a foul ball. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and that is that. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the second. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter,
the
Paul
first baseman,
Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Anderson back to work. And a foul ball. Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Trying to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
1 up, 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Third baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a good eye there. That one misses. And now 3-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. In for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Adele going after it. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. here at new
Leading
Yankee
off for the
Stadium
Angels,
in the
the
Bronx.
second baseman,
And the batter now, Christian Moore. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Fastball
1-0.
almost got him there.
Ball.
Slider
Rio.
misses outside.
Hurt. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto digs in now. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
The shortstop
2-1.
takes the ball. Pitch misses. Now 3-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
And now batting, Mike Trout. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
The left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Fly to center his first time. That one pushed foul. And that's in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back for more from the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Bunting for a hit. He's safe on with a bunt single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. And that one popped in the air left field. Adele coming on. He's got it. One down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. That one fouled off. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example in that at bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, and he goes down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea what to sit on. You got a 50-50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
And he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. On to the fourth. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
O'Hoppe.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count. And they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the Angels.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Joe Adele.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Fly ball down the line. Judge sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Lamont Wade Jr.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. He's 0 for 1. Wade goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015. O'Hoppe at first, one gone. Grounder might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1, and that's 2. Nothing across here this half. We're midway in the 4th. Angels 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
The lefty fires. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one lifted to left. Ward sizing it up. And there's one down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
The Judge takes a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice.
Right.
Off the plate, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball. There's a strike. Just missed. Paul Goldschmidt waiting to hit for the Yankees. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the first
2 outs,
baseman,
runner at
Paul
first. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Fouled off left side. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. The Yanks lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back now in the Bronx. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Luis Rengifo. Rodon back to work. Ground ball right side. LeMahieu to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now back, second baseman,
Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's outside. Ball one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
And next for L.A.,
Neto.
Zach Neto. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That one missing inside.
Two, one.
Foul ball. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Angels go quietly there, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back in the Bronx.
Leading off
Here's the
for
third
the
baseman,
Yankees,
Jazz
the
Chisholm
third
Jr.
baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Called strike right there.
You know, these Yankees, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Stays alive. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there. Catcher coming out to
11.
check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1-0.
Runner at first with no outs here. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. Gone. He rocketed that one out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Inside, just missed.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now the catcher up to hit. Austin Wells. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Now batting, the second
Here's
baseman,
DJ LeMahieu.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. And
Ball
this is
one.
inside.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. Next
Ball.
pitch is downstairs. And he walked
Ball
him.
4. Take your base.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot
Now
to get
batting,
out of this
center
thing without
fielder,
giving up
Brett.
any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Grisham into box again. Takes a
No
strike.
ball, 1
Man,
strike.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Gets the call. No balls, 2 strikes.
No ball.
And a
2
bat like
strikes.
this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one
No.
just misses. Now 1 and 2.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Angels,
Top
the first
6.
baseman,
And here's the
Nolan
first baseman,
Schanuel.
Nolan Schanuel. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike.
Here's Trout,
Trout.
1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Up the middle. Over to Goldie.
He's out.
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
Stepping in, Taylor Ward. And a
1-0.
fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-0. Outside corner, there's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Back in New York.
Leading
And
up
now big
for the
number
Yankees,
99, Aaron
the right
Judge.
fielder, Aaron Judge.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And Judge spoils that one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike three, struck him out for the third time today.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And here is Ben Rice. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Anderson ready to work.
No, that's a ball.
That one fouled off, 2-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here is Goldschmidt, 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swings through that one, 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
He was all over that first pitch fastball and just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. One down, base is empty. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Cruz also getting ready. 1-1 now. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And now 2-2. Right side. LeMahieu slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lamont.
The
Wade
man they
Jr.
call late night Lamont steps in. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the
Angels,
game for the Angels, Sam
Number 40.
Bachman. He's making his
Sam
second appearance of the season.
Bachman.
Anthony Volpe
Leading off
stepping
for
in
the
now for the
Yankees.
Yankees.
The
He's already
shortstop,
homered in this game.
Volpe.
Bachman
1-0.
in his second season. He features a slider, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And
Ball 2.
downstairs.
2 balls. No strike. Hook.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Next offering is down low. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's
Now
locked in at the
batting,
plate when he's
the left
using the whole
fielder,
field. He was out in
Higgins.
front there. Just needs to let the ball
John
travel a little more, and his
Higgins.
timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Austin
The kicker, number
Wells, the
28,
next to hit.
Austin Wells.
Now moved to first, and he's back in easily. That one finds the zone. 0-1. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
1-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That's off the mark. It's 2-2.
Way to lay
2
off that
balls.
pitch down.
2 strikes.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. The throw, tag, and he's out.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
2 outs, runner on first. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Misses again, 5 in a row. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And that one misses up and in. And a count 2-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 2 outs. On the ground, right side, Moore. That's out number 3. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We look ahead to inning number 8. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ian Hamilton.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo. First pitch misses. Movement in the Yankees pen. Scott Efros getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Next offering is downstairs. Rips one to right. And there's one away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And now Christian Moore. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. That one missed. Fastball is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Nolan Schanuel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down, nobody
Ball
on.
four. Take your
That's
base.
ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over
Up
at
next
first
for the
base is going to
Yankees,
have a very
the first
aggressive
baseman,
secondary
Nolan
lead. So a ball down the line
Shotwell.
or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Shotwell in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Move to first.
He's safe.
The other way, Chisholm. Fires across the diamond, out number 3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Angels,
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
60.
bottom of the 8th, Hunter Strickland.
Hunter Strickland.
Now here's Trent
Leading up
Grisham.
for the
0 for 3
Yankees,
with 2
the center
strikeouts
fielder,
and a flyout.
Grisham.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Just
Ball, too
missed.
high.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Hector Neris up and throwing. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Judge over the top.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3
balls,
strikeouts
1
already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next pitch misses. 3-1. Ben Rice in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So a change being made out at second. Coming in as the pinch runner, Oswald Peraza.
Oswald.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And now the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Look out!
Time.
And it hit him.
Take first.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So the
Now
go-ahead
batting